Nigeria, the more you look, the less you see. I have said a time without number that Nigeria is on a founding foundation, a 40 foundation. And whatever anybody is trying to build on top of 40 foundation cannot stand. That's why I advise Peter Obi that he should not waste his time of trying to be the president of Nigeria, because no any magic that can be done to this country until Nigeria is ready by separation, or which form, maybe by regional government, which a lot of people are tired of regional government. All they want is division. Now, I have what I want to let you people know today is about the NIN and the BVN. A lot of you have forgotten what we passed through concerning this BVN and NIN. But before now, if today is your first time of watching my video or coming across to my video, kindly share this video, subscribe to this channel, and on your notification. Today, the bamboo, the significance, the importance of BVN and NIN in Nigeria, when during the Buhari era and his boys who make it mandatory for Nigeria must do BVN, Nigeria must be, after, I think it was BVN, after BVN they introduced NIN. We thought maybe it is being introduced in order to stop all those criminality, kidnapping, Boko Haram, sponsoring of Boko Haram and all that. But up to today, I told you that if you know the risk, what BVN is doing now, please let me know. In terms of defrauding, in terms of these politicians stealing Nigerian money, is still on rampart. Kidnapping out there are still kidnapping people. They still collect money. They make calls. What is now the effective? What is now the reason of this BVN and NIN that is being introduced to Nigeria? Or is it only me that is seeing it, that it was just a way of Buhari government to siphon money, to deceive many Nigeria? A lot of Nigeria passed through a lot of stress in the BVN. First was BVN was introduced. As if it was not enough, they brought NIN. Today, what is the need for of these things? Has it stopped the politician not to stop stealing Nigeria money? The answer is no. Has it stopped the kidnapping, who are kidnapping, banditry and everything? Has it stopped? The answer is no. Now, what is now the essence of the BVN and the NIN? Who has been accountable to tell us how much they spend in this BVN, NIN that is not productive to Nigeria? Nobody can tell Nigeria. We are in this country where the United Arab Emirates told Buhari the people, 6 people they gave to him that is sponsoring Boko Haram in Nigeria. But today, as I speak to you, before they announced to us that Buhari has gone to this grave, they could not let us know people who are sponsoring the Boko Haram in the north. Because they are first-class citizens. We just hear of recent in Borno State, 7 soldiers were killed in Borno State. 60 civilians were killed by this set of Boko Haram. And you feel that to expose these 6 people who are committing this atrocity, this what is called, I don't understand what adjective to qualify it. You think that you spare these 6 people than the lot of souls that have been dying. And that's why I say that they not know the problem. They know the people who are sponsoring the Boko Harams. They know these people who are behind this Fulani bandit. But they refuse to talk because one Nigeria, whether they work or not, at the end of the month, allocation will be shared. And they collected the highest allocations. And that's why they are not bothered. Come to think of it, if the governor of Zamfara can tell us that he knows where the bandits are hiding, he can flog the bandit within a month if he has the power. Then what stop the federal government to equip this man to tell him, lead us to the direction, let's flog these people once and for all? That means even the government are not ready to end the insecurity in Nigeria. That is just the problem. All they keep channeling their energies about the IPOP. What IPOP are doing cannot be comparing what this Boko Haram and the Fulani bandits are doing. Was it last month ago, the Amnesty International make us to realize that even this IPOP killing you are talking about is not an IPOP. That these people who are committing this atrocity in the southeast are Nigeria soldiers and the rest of them, which I'm not the one saying it. It is the international Amnesty International that said it. And up to today, Nigeria Army, we are expecting to challenge this, the information that the internet, if it is not true, the Amnesty International to challenge them, to prove. But today, we didn't hear from them. All the sponsor can do is to go to national television and tell us he is rejoicing because the Finland government have finally sent Samuel Ekpa to 6 years in prison. Is that enough? Is the security enough in Nigeria? You can see the rating which now food cannot be affordable in Nigeria is as a result of what these guys are doing. Because many people cannot go to farm to go and farm. They have chased people out of their farm. They cannot go longer go to their farm to go and do what they are doing before. And we are saying it is high time to still abating these people, covering them up just because they are a particular tribe, just because they are of particular interest. My question is that if we are to be the IPOP people that the name were given to the federal government when Buhari was around, his boys, don't you think by now they will have exposed them? What is stopping Bola Ahmed Tinubu now to request for to revisit the name of the people that was given to Buhari that is sponsoring Boko Haram? No, he will not do it. But in the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he ordered for the fresh trial, which what is it, Justice Omotosho is doing now. We are waiting on October 10 to see what Justice Omotosho will do in this case. We are seeing enough of this rascality they are doing in Nigeria. And as much as we are not allowed the Igbos to go, we are equal Nigeria. They are more Nigeria than the Fulani people who are coming from Sierra Leone, coming from Mali, coming from Chad, everywhere to come and occupy Nigeria. And they feel that they are more Nigeria than even the original Nigeria. And that's why we are calling that the way things are going now, holding us together as one Nigeria. You are destroying. You are prolonging the evil day. This marriage is no longer working. Allow the marriage to go. Let everybody go on their own peaceful way so that we can go and work. The case of Nigeria now is just a case of husband and wife who are cataract, who are always fighting, always separating, going to hospital for injury just because they are not in one. But they decided to separate, and the husband is on his own, the wife is on his own. They live more peacefully. They take care of the children. Far better than they should be in one accord, where peradventure in the course of this, one person will lose his life one day. This is exactly what is happening to Nigeria. Today, now people are dying on several bases because of being one Nigeria. Because you are forcing us to be together, whereas we are not made to be. Why can't we do the needful and allow everybody go on their own separate way? The hatred is there. Nothing anybody can tell me about it. Today now, even when the federal government have not really seen the evidence to nail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because he's an Igbo man, he should die there. Tunji Bello, the rest of them who are terrorizing the north, they are there, they are walking scot-free. They are not even living in Nigeria territory. They are in Nigeria. Federal government does not have the capacity to withstand them. These are the set of people Nigeria taxpayers' money will use to go and buy equipment for Nigeria soldiers to defeat them. At the end of the day, they will find one way or the other to take this equipment and be using to fire on Nigeria soldiers. Why? Because once most of these people are being captured by Nigeria soldiers, they hand over them, they say, oh, they have repented, they rehabilitate them. And these are the same set of people that might likely be given information on how to ambush Nigeria armies. This rascality must come to an end. If you take the statistic of people who have lost their life in the course of Boko Haram in Nigeria this year, Fulani bandit by kidnapping, and other terrorists of under where people are in Nigeria, cannot be compared to the countries that are at war with each other, e.g. like Israel, Hamas. The numbers of people, Nigerians, that have died in Nigeria now cannot be compared to the people who have died between Hamas and Israel. Why we are not at war? In all of this, where is the NIN and the BVN? What is now the effect? In all of this, that people are dying in every different state now. In fact, no state that is safe now. We hardly hear the federal government take a proactive act. No. It's in the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or Samuel Ekpa. Or in the other way around. Look at Omowore Sowore now. The DSS now that the problem Nigeria is having now is Sowore, because Sowore called Bola Ahmed Tinubu a criminal. Now you will say, oh, if you lose the election, approach the court to go and seek justice in court. If Omowore called the president of Nigeria, which is our father to everyone, call him criminal, I think the best thing for the DSS, if the DSS feel that they are the right owner to fight this battle, they should approach the court. Not to be writing to the Facebook or to write for to Meta, to TikTok about how to bring his profile down. Even mainly DSS doing this is projecting us to the world that we are a corrupt country. Because as I speak to you now, after the DSS have done this, writing letter for them to our counterpart, Barrister F. Young or Justice Barrister F. Young now have also written to Meta that these are corrupt people in Nigeria that are going on what Omowore is doing. So we are a laughing stock to the world. Tomorrow, you people will say it is Peter Obi that is blackmailing Nigeria. Is it Peter Obi that is blackmailing Nigeria to the world? This one, the DSS and the Omowore lawyers now are now changing world to internationals. It is quite sad of what is happening in Nigeria. That even you call the DSS, they will limit themselves into this manner. If Showore call our president a criminal, the best thing is to invite him. If you don't want to invite him, sue him to court. The idea, I don't know who is giving them this idea that you must go and write to Meta, you must write to TikTok to bring his account down. If they bring Omowore Showore account down today, Omowore open another account now, it will be triple of the subscriber or the follower you have. Because you are now the one marketing Showore to Nigerians. That truly Omowore Showore is fighting for the masses. I believe, to my best understanding, that the DSS are fighting on just cause. We have a lot of cases today in Nigeria, Boko Haram. We have the Fulani men where people cannot travel from their village to another. What is this guy doing? Let us swing it to actions. We don't longer have intelligent people who give information. Oh, these people are coming to strike. Oh, this set of people are in so places. We don't have it anymore. Politicians have just carried everybody because they put everybody on their payroll, and Nigeria is gradually dying. The institutions that make this country a great country, everything, these people have crippled it. And we are all clapping that all is well. Is it no high time we wake up from our sleep and say enough of these shenanigans? The reason why you should believe, if you are watching this my video, maybe first time of listening to my voice, that one Nigeria cannot work, is that one Nigeria can never work. We are multi-divided. We are not one. As I speak to you now, in as much as the North are not pleased with Bola Ahmed Tinubu now, what the Southwest or the South is generally saying now, that if you can condone Buhari excesses, Buhari failure in 8 years, you should be able to condone Bola Ahmed Tinubu failure for 8 years. Now the question is that now, if we now bring this thing to become Buhari 8 years, Bola Ahmed Tinubu 16 years, that means you decided to waste 16 years for formalities just because of stripe. A 16-year-old girl, now most of them have given birth. A 16-year career person is doing great in whatever he's doing, and you allow, because of tribe, for people to waste for 16 years for us like that. And you sit on your comfort zone when you see people are talking about the way we are going, one Nigeria cannot work. Let's go back to regional government or divide this country, let everybody go. And some people say you are talking trash. If you don't have solution, keep your mouth shut. You that know the solution to Nigeria problem now, what do you think is the solution to Nigeria problem? I've said a time without number. Removing Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not the solution to Nigeria problem. If you remove Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is coming next? Do you know who is coming next? Why? This is how we complain about Buhari government. Buhari finished his 8 years. At the end of it, we have Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Look at what we are facing now. Now, if we say, oh, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not, bring another person, the structure is already bad. What can the person do differently? For me, nobody can do anything differently because the structure is being damaged. And any person who come and try to patch the structure, these people they come for him. They bring him down. That's why I'm saying the best thing for we to do now as a country is to divide the country, let everybody go. I strongly believe that if the Southwest is on their own, a Yoruba nation, they will do far better than what we are doing. As I speak to you now, it doesn't matter that Bola Ahmed Tinubu from the Southwest here, there are hunger in the land. Many Yorubas cannot feed their family the way they used to feed before. Likewise, other tribe. So it doesn't matter where you are from. Where you are from, it does not matter. It doesn't. I don't see reason why many people feel that, oh, one Nigeria is not helping us. One Nigeria is killing Nigeria. One Nigeria is consuming Nigeria. Today, as we speak now, in Ghana now are now threatening Nigeria that Nigeria must leave their country. Because nothing is working here. Because people are running away from the country. It was not as bad like this before 2015. Until a group set of people came, they believed, they told Nigeria that they are angel, that they have solution to Nigeria. Today, they have collecting power. Going to 12 years now, they have damaged the situation. The institution they met that were managing to survive the country, they have crippled the institutions. Nothing longer work in Nigeria. Nigeria is no longer a productive land. A land that was fertile before, that whatever you are doing, everybody, you can be able to feed your family. That even Africa countries are coming to Nigeria to come and seek for greener pasture. Here we are, a set of people, they came to lie, to deceive so many, and believe that they have solution. That's why it might not be scriptural, it might not be biblical. They say the devil you know is better than the angel you don't know. The PDP we know as the devil is far better than these people who claim to be an angel. Angel Gabriel or Angel Michael. Today they are doing worse. Today they are doing damage control. We can no longer breathe in our country. It's as terrible as that. As I speak to you today, Natasha, who came from my constituency, who's supposed to resume to National Assembly after suspending for 6 months. The 6 months have expired now. This woman are not allowed to represent his people. Now tell me, what is the fate of his people that this woman is representing now? Just because the Senate president believes that he has the power, he has the monopoly, he can manipulate, he can do everything, he's denying this woman not to take his functions. Oh, you say, you have served your 6 months tenure, but the matter is still in court. You know, when the court told the woman to resume, you people suspended this woman, that the court has no jurisdiction over the Senate, that the woman cannot resume until the time you give him the elapsed. Now the time have elapsed to resume. Now you people are referring her to court. This is the kind of kangaroo country we have. And when by the time the country has not even what that did, when Mazen Amdekano called the country a zoo, some group of people were insulting him, some people were saying this thing. Excuse me, let's be realistic to ourselves. Even in the zoo, is far organized. Zoo is far better. They do far better life than what we are doing in Nigeria. The way and manner we do things in Nigeria, it keeps amazing me when some group of people will tell you it is God that formed this country. God never formed this country. But he took the selfish British people who formed this country in order to criminalize, in order to keep making Nigeria to turn us to slave. And they have gradually succeeded. You can see Nigeria politicians looting our resources, looting our commonwealth, take it to UK, to go and save in Switzerland, in other Europe countries, and where people are dying of hunger. People are lavishing in poverty in Nigeria. We will continue speaking no matter what the threat anybody is talking about, whether they will come for you or not coming for you. As it is today, is country safe for anybody. I can no longer travel to my village because of these Fulani bandits who are everywhere. Just of recent in Edo State, a man who is saying that in 2019 is 20/20 for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Within the space of 2 weeks, kidnapper have kidnapped how many times in that same Edo State? Even the bus he bought for the state, new bus, full passenger were kidnapped. We have this kind of problem. But the DSS tell you that Showore is the greatest problem we have. Please, if today is your first time of watching, kindly subscribe to this channel, on your notification, and share this video massively.